I'm so curious to see Hermes and Hestia in the dungeon now that I know that gods are forbidden to go in there, but I'm also excited about Ryu and just Asfi, just this whole party working together, because this is the first big party we've seen besides Eyes Wallenstein, who can like go ham. Like I'm just, and we have two gods. Like I'm just excited. What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius back at it again with Danmachi, or Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, episode 11, titled Under Resort Labyrinth Utopia. That could be a hint as to maybe there's some sort of labyrinth resort or utopia. I don't know how that would be a thing though, because they've already gone down to floor 59. I'm sure they're going to incorporate the title in some way to fool me. They always do. I never really can guess ahead of time unless it's like Naruto, because it's like Naruto versus insert character name here, the fight that lasts 4 episodes. Like I love Naruto titles. But without any further ado, if you guys want early access and full length to this show, all the other shows I'm watching, we are 4 episodes ahead on Patreon. Check out the Patreon down below, always available for you guys. If you guys want to support me and Patreon's not really your thing, if you guys could just leave a like and a nice comment for the algorithm, it really does help put me in the recommendation boxes. I appreciate that so much. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch and on Twitter at DapperDarius, and my Instagram too. I'm gonna try to use that more. I'm gonna say all socials: Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at DapperDarius. Thank you guys so much. Let's hop into this Danmachi episode 11. Okay, Ryu going ham. I mean, it's really been hinted at throughout this whole season or series. She's just nasty. Ooh. Okay, Aspi, I don't know what she was doing, but she seems nasty too. We know Ryu was Andromeda, one of our generation's greatest item makers, the omnipotent Perseus. Come on, talk about Ryu. She's like the oh. And gone down. Okay, that's a smart mid exploration judgment, I would say. Yeah. She definitely knows him pretty well. You gotta think. He's carrying Welf and Lily, and he's tired as shit, and they're in such a high danger area. But at this point, it's life or death, so my man's gonna keep on pushing, keep on trucking. This looks like it has slides from a number of holes leading directly to this spot, as if this was the floor boss level, number 17. Word of his a new era. Man, I didn't think the word on him would be like that. It's so crazy. He's, you know, having better records than like Eyes, you know, the Sword Princess. Uh-oh, I don't like this colorful pheromone looking filter we have on the screen right now. This is just the Great Wall of Sorrow with a huge cave door entrance like that. Nah, it's not looking good. You know how pissed I would be thinking that the Goliath should not be respawned, but it just starts coming out. Oh my god, this thing is ginormous. And he could easily probably outrun it if he were to give up one of the 2 bodies he's dearly protecting, but he's not going to do that, obviously. It's just like, did he just outrun him? Juke right past him? I've definitely done that in my fair share of video games. Dark Souls type games. Fuck the boss. I'm out of here. Oh, oh my god. It's my fucking wife again. Makes sense. They would stop on the safe zone area. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I agree. Nah, come on. Valid point. Even though she doesn't show it, we can all tell how much Aiz cares about Belle. So they're just resting here until, yeah. Smart. I get that. Tiona. I like how they're twins, yet one of them has abnormally huge tits and one of them has none. I want to know more about the Argonaut fairy tale. Our harem grows only bigger. It's a valid question. This technically is a dungeon, but it has like an entire forest level, you know? The floors, like, seeing a video game type dungeon in an anime is so weird to me. I love it. So the light is coming from all these crystals that are probably absorbing it from the surface, maybe? I see. That's dope. The Labyrinth, hey, there's the title, the Under Resort, Labyrinth Utopia. Lil Lily, that's such a cute nickname too. A little shrimp, all that jazz. I love the crystals being light sources. I said that like 12 times. Aiz is so jealous. She never shows any sort of expression on her face ever, but Aiz is clearly jealous, which is like, damn. Oh my god. I completely forgot we had an entire search party looking for us now that we made it safely, you know? Hestia-kun. Bella-kun. I would love for Hestia to embrace me like that. That's so cute. Oh, that's hilarious. Hestia is bestia. Even read, man, there's so many of my waifus in the same room right here. It's crazy. Yeah, they're not coming for this embracing reunion because they still feel bad, you know? Understandable. There's gonna be some tension, some frustrations. Immediately apologizes, though. He was the one who actually came up with the idea, yeah. But I was just gonna say, from his perspective, all he's doing is saving his friends, you know? It's kind of like those guys which, you know, it's just like, yeah, you're just happen to be on the, not opposing teams, but on two separate teams, and his number one priority just happens to be his team. Kind of like The Walking Dead, you know, or similar situations in an apocalypse where you have your group, someone else's group. Obviously, you're going to take your group into account, even if that is at the behest of the other group. But you have to realize, obviously, how they would feel about that. They're in the right to feel that way about you. But I also agree with, like, these are my people. I know it was wrong, but I would do it again if it had to be that way, you know. Like, I understand both sides 100%. If it's your people, it's just like a whole different ball game that need help, you know. I understand it. You'll do anything to protect your fam, your familia, you know? Sounds like a plan. Okay, hang out here for 2 days. Okay. I still don't fully trust Hermes. I feel like he's still gonna do something. What would this be? Oh, come on, you're not gonna show us? See, when the crystals that go out when the light's off, I wonder, are the crystals, obviously they're the light source, they're an abundant light source rather than like electricity in the show because it's magic. But real quick, I don't know if they explain this in the light novels or the manga, because this would be something they could just completely avoid in the show. It's just something that doesn't need to be explained. I'm just curious. Do they need to be made by a certain magic, like is there like an IKEA of magic people who just make these never-ending lights, and because they disappeared when they go out, is it like a consumable where you put the crystal in there, it lasts for a certain period of time and then it goes out? That's why the utopia is so unique, because they just go on this day and night cycle, even though I said earlier they're probably absorbing it from the sun, which I don't think makes sense at all. This is a magic filled universe. I just want to know, I don't know why I'm asking, I just want to know, is there an IKEA of people who make these crystals? I'm curious. A Costco of sorts. Like at nighttime, that looks gorgeous. It looks like a starry night with, I can't even describe it. We're going on a little town date, huh? Gonna go shopping, get some lunch, I wonder. Of course, Hestia has to ruin it. Oh. I love how low-key everyone is with their crush on Belle, except for Hestia. Hestia is so outspoken. Like, yet somehow Belle doesn't catch on that she likes him? What? Bella-kun! Maybe that's his old tool / magic weapon that he put away when he gave up the magic item life, and now it's like, okay, I understand where that's coming from your pride, but would you rather give up your friend's life and keep your pride intact, or would you rather give up your pride and keep your friends? So Hephaistos is really a real one if you think about it. So don't ask me why I went on a tangent about the crystals. I just was so curious. But I will say this episode was fantastic. I loved the safe area. There's a town in here. I'm so curious about all that. I love getting some more names. Asphi, Andromeda, she's omnipotent Perseus, the best item maker. Like, she doesn't, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, I wouldn't necessarily, I mean, obviously they're magic items and weapons, but blacksmiths and weapons creators are completely different from items in and of themselves, right? Like, she obviously had her little spiral, little, like, things that Haku would use, you know, in Naruto, little, I don't know what they're called. They have a specific name that I used to know, but they're just like these small little things, you know, like puncture. Kind of like a sewing needle, similar, but not, they have a name. She was using those, but she also splashed him with like some blindness stuff before that, so he couldn't attack her. Like, are those the consumable items, I'm assuming, is what she's making? You know, like there's people who, in Pokemon, there's people who make the TMs, the moves and shit, but there's also the Pokemarts who make like the Pokeballs and every other consumable. I'm assuming she's a consumable maker, but that's super cool. I love her nickname. Like, the nicknames in the show, I didn't realize the titles would be such a cool thing. It makes me more pissed off that ours is Little Rookie, because Sword Princess, fire. Omnipotent Perseus, fire. Little Rookie, not fire. It's just like, it's hilarious. I loved Tiona and Tione, the fucking twins. Oh yeah, oh my god, the harem in this show is ridiculous. Like, ridiculous. Oh my lord, I cannot. Oh my lord, I'm just saying. But I'm still curious about the crystals. I said the pistols. I'm still curious about what's gonna happen with this town. I cannot believe Hestia is Bestia like that, but so is Eyes trying to go on a little date. I do want to take her on a date. I don't even think she understands the concept of a date. I think she really likes Belle, but doesn't understand that she likes Belle. Like, she gets jealous of Tiona and Tione when they come over, obviously. And when Hestia comes over and is like, why are you trying to take him on a date? She's like, a date? Is that what I was doing? I was just asking him for an activity tomorrow. You know, like, she is just unconscious, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. She's just subconsciously asking him on a date, not knowing it's a date, but that's just because it's natural love in the making, you know. It's just like, you want to spend time with this person, you want to get to know them better. I understand it. It's just hilarious. But on that note, I am going to go to this next episode. Thank you so much, Dapper Squad. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to check out that Patreon if you guys want early access, maybe to rewatch this one in the full length, whatever you guys want to do. Always available for you guys. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, on Instagram, and on Twitter. All my socials, DapperDarius, guys. Appreciate you. I'll see you in this next episode. Peace out.